With metaverses being all the rage and Facebook recently announcing their rebrand to Meta, following the path of going to the metaverse, we've seen a lot of adoption for NFTs and crypto. And some of these early games on Facebook we're definitely one of the drivers of their platform, and I think that it's going to be the same thing we see when they launch into the metaverse, that a lot of these NFT play to earn games are going to be the simple drivers of mass adoption. Today I'm going to show you a farming game that's been around since 2018 that has the potential to garner a pretty large crowd that loves games like Farmville. Let's jump into it. Are you ready? Crypto friends, thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about these play to earn games that are very simple and focused on the basics that we love, right? Being able to do some repetitive tasks and earn some cryptocurrency doing it. Now we were talking about where Facebook and aka the new Meta comes in here. They're moving towards metaverses as a future technology that they want to explore, that they're really going to be putting their all into. And when Facebook was really just getting started, one of the big drivers of Facebook were these smaller online games that you could play. The things where like Zynga came from, right? And these were huge hits, and there was millions of people playing these little Facebook type games. And so I think that when we see the rebranding and relaunch of these metaverses that Facebook is working on, I think games like CropBytes could actually be one of those types of games that gets a lot of people on board because it's very straightforward and simple, and it works with something they know. A lot of casual gamers are not doing hardcore type of gaming. They're out there looking for a very simple Farmville style game, and CropBytes definitely brings that to you. So I'm going to break down a little bit about this game, what it's all about here. But before we get started, if you love gaming, NFTs, and earning money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here and smash on that like button if you want to continue maximizing your gaming and NFT profits with me and the community of Stachers. Jump in the Discord and hang out with us. All right, let's go take a look at a little bit about CropBytes, because, like I said, CropBytes is one of those games that has been around for a while. It's one that's been kind of underneath the radar. Right now, it is on the Tron network, so a little bit different than some of the games I've brought to you before. Not a ton of games on Tron, but they're actually in the kind of this transitional period at this point, right? So this game has been out since 2018. It's actually had over 250,000 downloads. It is a mobile and web-based game, so you can get it on your Android or your iPhone, or you can play it on the web like I'm going to show you here in just a second. So a lot of good options there, and like I said, very casual farming style game. They've made some recent UI UX updates too that have really helped, and they're making this transition to their own in-game currency, which is going to be a big deal here with their token supply and going kind of cross-chain here. So the point of this game, as is a lot of these farm games, is to grow crops, tend to your animals, create goods, right, that you can then exchange for cryptocurrency. Now, right now, that cryptocurrency is TRX, but they're coming up with their own currency that is called CBX, and that is going to be their in-game currency that you'll be able to use to buy things like NFTs and other supplies and things in the game. So let's go take a look at CropBytes and what it looks like and what it's all about. All right, so here we are, and just kind of talking a little about this. Right now, you can see I can already convert some of my animal extracts to mine CG, and CG is game coin. So that's kind of the in-game cryptocurrency that you're earning here that you use to do in-game transactions, right? So we're actually going to. We don't need to take a quick tour. Well, we'll take a quick tour here since it's like, hey, this is what you're gonna have to do. So you can kind of see what your asset values are. One of the cool things is when you start this game, for 7 days, they give you a bunch of assets to kind of start with that you can use to kind of get your farm going, right? You can also buy starter packs as well. So the small starter pack, I think, goes for about 300 TRX at this point, and they have larger starter packs that give you more things to kind of get going on. But you can see my game coin balance and my TRX balance are both 0. I haven't put a lot of time into here, but I don't need. I'm not stuck on the farm. So you can see TRX balances where you make purchases in the game. That, like I said, that's going to be changing to CBX. So CBX is going to be the in-game currency here, and then the game coin is your actual in-game token. Right, you can convert your farm's produce and other things that your farm is making into CG to use to buy assets or sell it for TRX. And so this is where that switch is going to come. You're eventually going to be able to sell that for CBX, right? let's get through this tutorial. And so yeah, you can keep visiting, and there's a bunch of different things here that you can also invite friends to earn. And then, like I said, we talked about the free trial assets, and you know, that's kind of what we got now. So play now. All right. So my animals are hungry. Feed them now. So you can see here, it's asking, okay, the goat shed, the goats, they're hungry. And some of these assets, this water and corn, are assets that I have got from this free, you know, pack here. So it's 2 and 3 that I got to feed, and I'm gonna feed all those guys. And you're gonna see here, now here he goes. He's gonna go to the goat farm, and he's gonna feed all those guys. Feed successful. Now, you know, the cool thing about this is they actually, and so yeah, here I can grow some crops. So here it's talking about what you need for different crops. And so this is kind of where buying things with TRX or CBX here in the future is going to come in handy. Being able to buy these different seeds and things. You have all the kind of info here at your fingertips, and what needs care and everything going on. So in your inventory, this is exactly where you're going to want to be doing this. So we have a total quantity. We'll buy a little bit more here. Oh, so see, and buying this it takes you directly to the exchange here to be able to buy all the different things you need. So you have all the different elements you'd want to be using here for the game inside here. We're going to close our inventory out. And so here it kind of tells you exactly, like, you know, you can buy feed, or you can feed the next thing, and so you can see what it gives you, right? So this gives you milk, and you'll be able to use that to make other products. Let's go to another building here and see what's going on. So they have solar farms. You can buy that now as well. Also earning here with that. And let's scroll down a little bit more and look at our inventory. So this is kind of where, so we have some apple trees we could work with. Let's do an apple tree place in the game. All right, now we're growing apples. So, you know, as you guys can see, you know, it works a lot. Like I said, like Farmville, you have a bunch of different areas that you can go and do this here. This is the game GC conversion. So this is where you convert your animal extracts to coins. And so you can see, like, what extract do you have. So like right now I have milk and eggs. So I could turn this egg into this quantity. So we're going to do all 4. That will give me 0.33 GC. So you see exactly how that works. And so now we have a little bit of GC. Oh, maybe we didn't do the conversion. We did not. So you can see game coins are being upgraded to CBX. Hence, there's no the conversions are currently on pause right now. So like I said, they're kind of a little bit in a transition. But I think a good time to get into this game, because they're launching their own cryptocurrency that is going to be IEOing on actually several platforms like Bybit. So you can definitely look for them there too, which is pretty interesting. So the other thing you can do here on the game as well is you can actually buy these superhero booster NFTs, and the game kind of has both a mix of fungible and non-fungible tokens, which is pretty cool. And these superhero NFTs help to boost your production and things too on the platform. So you know, similar to buying keys or whatever it was for Farmville, there was ways to kind of essentially unlock your growth here in the future. And CropBytes has the exact same functionality. So you can really just think about it kind of like a crypto-based Farmville, right? But one where you can actually earn real-world money. And you know, when it comes to what you can do right now with it, you know, obviously, like I said, good time to get in because they're making this transition to CBX, and I think that their in-game cryptocurrency could actually be a little bit more valuable in the long term than TRX as a long-term hold, because it actually has some use case here in this game. So definitely a game that you guys should definitely be checking out. Let me know if you're fans of the farm style games. Farm style games are not my favorite games out there, I'm not going to lie, but there are tons and tons of people that love playing these types of games. So if you're a farmer out there and you are ready to start earning cryptocurrency, let me know in the comments below and what you guys think about CropBytes, one of the oldest play to earn farm games out there, making big moves and big transitions here as they are growing exponentially. That's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto.